Gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies and gents. The image you see in the background is actually from a video that I did back in January of this year. I just put up another video yesterday. This is what in the world is about to happen. Pay attention. I spoke about it, about what's going on, and it focused on Ebola. And of course, you guys, if you've seen that video, then you have seen that Ebola is not what they say it is. Oh, I did another search for the particular video because I saw a link. I was doing some searches of SATCOM's videos. SATCOM just put up a new video and YouTube flagged it. Said, no, you're not playing that video on the internet. And so you'll have to go to satcom.com and watch the introduction to SATCOM. So sorry, YouTube says no, you guys are not putting that on the internet. There's nothing wrong with the video. I actually think that it was pretty well made, but YouTube is saying, I don't think so, not on our site. It's stupidity. This is what they do. And I had nothing to do with the production of that video. See, that's the unique thing when I keep telling people that I am not part of SATCOM. I am an advisor to SATCOM. I am part of SITCOM. SITCOM deals with the lawsuit. And we'll be giving you guys an update on that very, very soon. They've been giving us a lot of problems with that lawsuit. Okay? And not a lot of problems that we can't handle. They're just trying to be very technical and telling us what we can't do and what we can do. And they see what I'm trying to do, and they don't want me to do it. And I don't know what else to do. What I want to do is I want to play part of this video so that you can see how it correlates with the video. This is what's really about to happen. And I'm only going to play about 5 minutes. So just hold on a second.
Knowing about things before they happen. But that's only because he had knowledge from sources who was giving him the information. Other people in the intelligence industry giving him these tidbits. So he was aware of what was coming because he had access to classified information.
Classified.
People, I don't have access to
No
classified
access.
information.
Classified.
To prove that they were purposely
Purposely.
affecting our environment to cause the death of at least 80% of the world's population.
80%.
Through manipulation. Genetically and otherwise.
Manipulation.
I can't tell you
I can't tell you.
the major manipulation, the thing that's going to affect the
But I did tell you yesterday. That's what I was referring to when I said I couldn't tell you.
food supply more than what he's going to be saying.
The reason why I'm playing this video is because I was watching The Last Ship. Many of you may have heard of The Last Ship. It's a TNT program. The Last Ship. Okay. The reason why Eon! That's dragon, naturally speaking. Okay. Well, anyway, the reason why I'm watching The Last Ship, because if you notice, it started in 2014. This is their 4th season. And when it started, 2014, it was right after the Ebola crisis. They just gotten off to the races. They actually, you can tell they were very hesitant to put this show on television. You remember that sniper that was going around killing people in phone booths? And they had that stupid sniper movie with Jamie Foxx, I believe it was, and Tom Cruise about shooting people in phone booths. And they delayed the release of that video because of the effect it would have on the population and public outlash. Well, they didn't do this with The Last Ship when it talked about a pandemic, global pandemic caused by the government okay? But this season, the virus has crossed species. That's right, it affects vegetation now. Interesting. So they've introduced something that affects vegetation so that people can't eat it. And so it's actually having an effect on the world. Ladies and gentlemen, they're not making that junk up as they go along. They receive an outline as to what the movie's going to be about, and the writers write around the outline that they give them. And then they tell them what words need to be put in, what phrases. Do you think the so-called Matrix, that the two so-called creators of the Matrix wrote all of those words? You gotta be kidding me. That means that you don't understand how the industry really works. Let's listen to a little bit more. Uh-oh, I clicked off.
Wish I could, because when I got out, the first thing I did was did research to make sure
Making
wasn't
sure.
off my rocker.
Wasn't
And it
off my
turns out
rocker.
that they're doing exactly
Exactly
what I wrote.
what I wrote down.
I'll be doing a video. I have the information that I wrote down, but I'm working on a lawsuit, so
The information that I wrote down is not for public viewing. Like I said, I wrote this down in 2013, and it talked about this pandemic, the future one and one that was current at that time. However, I wrote that down for the information that was given. That's not for public. That's why I had to wait until they put this junk out there on television before I could talk about it, because it's no longer a secret. That's why I did the research, just to make sure all of these things were happening. Hold on. Oh, and by the way, again, every video I tried to do to show you the sequence, to show you about the bees and the cross-contamination and the poisoning of the environment and the incompatibility with the bees, the so-called Africanized bees, and the genetically modified organism and the natural bees, and what all that it entails. The videos never, ever, ever were playable. Each of the ones I did could not play them back. There was one, pay attention, there was one that I left on the YouTube channel, and I put it as private so nobody else could see it. And I was going to release that one after everything was said and done, after everything happened, because it explained everything, and that video did complete. But what did Google do? They took down the entire site. That's this site right here. See, when this was up, this was the original EON channel. That was this site. They took this EON ready down. That video was stored on that channel for just that reason, so I didn't have to worry about uploading it. All I had to do was hit publish and make it public as opposed to private. Didn't work.
I don't have time to do that yet, but I'll be doing a video and I'll be storing it so that when the time does come, I'll be able to tell everybody this is what I knew. And I'll be able to give all the details, and the video will be done way before all of that happens, and I will show a copy of the paperwork showing that it's in pencil. Can't read all of it into the mic because it's over 400 pages. That's how much writing went into all this. I just, as I mentioned in a video, before I go on and show this man's video, let me go to my channel. There is a video on that I don't put a date on because I don't want anybody associating, but it's EON. Everything is everything, and history agrees, plus more. That video, plus there are at least 2 more videos that I put up within the last month, and it's not the ones by the publishers, but it doesn't actually carry a date or references.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you about to make mention to you, this was the site. These were all the videos that were on the site originally. You are not going to be able to find many of them. Many of them are on the EEON'S channel, However, most of the information has been repeated. So there you go. Second, to explain to you, I had not listened to this video. I don't watch my own videos. Sometimes I'll play them back like I was doing because I saw the title. I played it back just the beginning, and the moment I heard the beginning, I decided to put this video up. Please understand that when I mentioned about doing a video and storing it on the internet, that's what I was just telling you about me storing it on my YouTube channel, the EON YouTube channel, the original one that they took down, deleting all of the videos that were there, including, like I said, the information. You're not supposed to know that information. Oh well. Oh, and if you go to the EON 2 channel now, you'll see when I told you before, my channel normally, as you see, this was a month, and this was only a story I wrote. It was called The 3 Episodes by the publisher, and I just went over some things that I had written. The Lonely Highway by publisher, 147 views. Those are low because these are all stories I wrote, and some people took the time to take a look at those videos. See, publisher's reality. These are the low ones. When we start talking about information, 430, 300, and this was January. Okay, so as you see, a week, 75 views. This was the viewership because I don't advertise. So this was people specifically looking for this information. Okay, however, now the case is much different. We're going to be uploading this video shortly, but the case is much different. Now the video's 2K, and this video has only been up since last night. Well, yesterday, but last night, and that's 906. This one is 2000. And what's really about to happen, that video is 2000. Oh, and by the way, we have the idiots. Now, I do know who one of the idiots is. And now we have a lot more idiots because of Carol. Hey, Carol! Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, as I told you, you don't hear me saying subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. You don't see subscribe, subscribe, subscribe coming across the screen. According to this, it's only 5,700. That shows you how much of a liar they are because watch when we click on this. See, these are all the channels, okay? But notice this. It says, nope, can't do that. Oh, there's a suspended channel. See, suspended. We're going to be taking care of that. But what I was looking for, 6,000K subscribers. Now, how do you get 6,000 from 5,700? Okay, so that shows you that even this is not completely accurate. You guys can't see this on your end. This is the back end. This is my analytical information where it's, see, analytics. So this is on the back end. This is what those of us who have channels, this is what we can see. I'm mentioning that because in the roughly 7 months that this site was up, we had 300,000 views. Yeah, roughly about 8 months. November through, no, sorry, it wasn't even 8 months. I apologize. Roughly about 4.5 months. Oh, no, I was correct. 8 months because we went all the way to April. So 4 plus, so 6 months. So from November to April, we had a little over 300,000 views. Ladies and gentlemen, in less than a month's time, we have 200, got to get the number correct, 234,000 views. What we accomplished before in 8 months, or 6 months, excuse me, it took less than a month to do here. This is only the 25th, so we still have some more days, and by the way things are going, we'll be over 300,000. Now, I'm not looking to sustain that because a lot of the people who are coming to this site have no concept of research. They have no concept of the techniques being used here in producing these videos. And so, oh well. Like I said, my videos are not designed for everybody. That's why I don't do advertisement. You find your way to my site because you're looking for something specific. Most people are here because there's information they need and they know I got it. But I'm not just going to get to the point, because if I get to the point, then you're going to be wham, bam, thank you, mother. And we're not going to have that. That's okay. I know most of you are not like that. But what I do know, you see, I just saw this video right here. Francis update, the right to travel and blah, blah, blah. And then Francis, the address for Francis is follows. Again, we want to thank you all. And many of you haven't paid attention. Francis is no longer in jail. Okay? Francis is doing okay. And just wanted to make sure all of you knew that she is greatly appreciative for your concern, your worry. She is greatly appreciative for that. So I saw that and I wanted to definitely make mention of that to you guys, because we haven't forgotten. Those of you who showed loving concern, we truly. But anyway, getting back to this video process thing, I was going over some other videos today. I saw a video talking about free internet through cellular phones, how to hack cell phone Wi-Fi, and I decided to look at a couple, download a couple, and as I was doing that, I started reading the comments because I wanted to see if it worked. And I know that's why many of you are reading comments, because you want to see if it worked. But I saw a lot of people with their derogatory remarks, and then some people actually saying it didn't work, but other people talking about the way the person did the video, having music in the background, the music being too loud, or the person's voice being too soft, or those people are morons. The information in the video is the information in the video. People have often told me in some of my videos that they can't hear. And I'll tell you straight up, that's not my fault. I have a lot of faults, but that ain't one of them, because I don't care. I'm not out here to do this perfectly. If I was out here to do this perfectly, you'd have to pay me. The people who are doing the videos are taking the time to do the videos, including the idiots who are purposely not doing the videos correctly, who are purposely misleading people, who are purposely taking advantage of people. Remember, they're still taking the time to put that stuff together. Now, I just was looking. All you guys got to do is type in removal or notice of removal in Google. Those of you who are going through bankruptcy. We originally were telling you about the bankruptcy form that you had to fill out those 60 pages. Well, no, we've reduced it and told you all how to fill out the bankruptcy forms the correct way. So we have continued to update everything. One more thing. Let's do one more listen.
Any of this junk that's going on. Yeah, and that's not the point of finding it now. The thing is, I wanted to be able to make sure you had something to associate it with. Don't feel the need to do anything other than bring this to people's attention. Let's pay attention.
No, we're not going to pay attention. I was just pulling this video up. Let's do that. I was pulling that video up because like I said, I saw it come across YouTube and the title got my attention. So I didn't remember doing it. So I decided to go to it. And that was the thing, because I was looking up SATCOM. Okay. And so to let you know, we do have an issue with other people trying to use the name SATCOM. Okay, do you see there are several SATCOMs? We have SATCOM 911 and SATCOM. We have SITCOM 911 and SITCOM. Those are our YouTube channels, people. Well, I say our, but the people over at SATCOM. Okay, those are their YouTube channels. And for the videos not on the YouTube channel, they will always be up at the SATCOM site. Okay, so this is so you know. Ladies and gentlemen, I am working on the birth certificate now as we speak. Okay, I like that. And the new web sit. Sit, boo boo, sit. Anyway, um, I'm working on now the affidavit and putting that together because those of you who are part of the birth certificate process, you are all asking a lot of questions regarding exactly what we're doing now. Please understand you will be getting updates. You will have to be a little more patient, but you'll be given updates because I am training people to help you. And I can't just throw the information your way because you won't understand it. So give me about a week and we will have more information to you as to what's next in the process. And you're going to find that we're going to throw in something that everybody else is paying $3,500 for. We're going to give it to you for free. Those of you who pay attention, who are already part of that process prior to Monday, if you come in after that, you don't get this extra little benefit, and I can't tell you what the benefit is. That's only for those members who are already there. We know that there's been a delay, and so we're giving you that for the delay because we priced it and everybody else is charging over $3,000 for this because of its value. So you will find out what the value is. We can't come straight out and tell you because we can't promote it that way, but we're going to come straight out and let you know that what it is, what it is, what it is. I'm sorry, and its value. So with that being said, all I'm doing here on this video is letting you know that they have been planning something. They've been planning it for a while, and a lot of people are going to get caught by surprise because they don't know. So go back, take a look at the first two episodes. The first two episodes of The Lost Ship and see what the people are doing as an alternative means for food source, because that's the key. That's the thing that I couldn't tell you you needed to do, and I can't come straight out and tell you what you need to do, but that's the thing you need to do. That's why they talked about even that individuals were having a hard time finding that food source, but they still found it, and they weren't affected by the crops being destroyed. So that's a hint. Okay. Yeah, I know it seems like I'm promoting the so-called Last Ship and the so-called X-Files, but you need to see what they're putting in these movies to explain things to you. Okay? World War V, all of these movies are all about the same thing. Remember, they cannot hide it from you. Their government would not work if they hid it from you, because if they hid it from you, you could complain. Okay? If they hid it from you, you can complain. So they're not hiding it from you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gents, have a good day because I'm about to go have myself some sleep. Been up since 3 this morning. Yeah, I was up 5 the day before. Went to sleep at about 9 last night, got up at 3, and been up ever since. So I'm about to go try to lay down at 8:23 in the morning. So have a very good day, have a very good night, and we will have another opportunity. Goodbye.